watching you, man. You guys are making some big moves, and I have to ask you, I like to find out why people choose their name. So why Crazy Ace?
Shit, that one's kind of complicated. I mean, growing up as a kid, I was always made to feel like I was different. I was weird. You know, like I went to a bunch of therapists. You know, I got locked up in juvie at a young age. Even my mother used to yell at me sometimes and say I was crazy for some of the shit I did. So I figured that'd be a good name to go with, and the ace just followed because I love playing cards, and everybody knows the best card in the deck is the ace, and I'm the best in the game, so.
A true hustler knows how to play cards, that's for sure. And I always was wondering why Crazy Ace, and because you move with stealth. People don't see you, you just appear and you move with stealth. But you be making noise in the rap battling scene, in the music scene, with your music, especially with Fuck Everybody. You be definitely making moves, but you move with stealth because you be quiet in the streets.
Oh, for sure, because that's how I was taught the game, you know, real cheese move in silence type shit.
100%.
You don't want your opponents to know your next move. They'll know your next move two minutes after you've done it. That's the kind of guy I am.
Ooh. So you're definitely not the type to be talking about what you're about to do. You're going to show people. And do you think because your name is Crazy Ace, they try to test you even more? And especially when you're battle rapping?
Oh, for sure. Like, I mean, hip-hop in general is a competitive game, right? So you're always going to have somebody test your G or your status and your rhyme game. And for sure, definitely the name doesn't help because everybody thinks, he calls himself crazy, but he probably ain't, you know, because they see me as the quiet guy in the corner, like you said. And then once I come on the mic and I eat you alive, well, then you know why my motherfucking name is Crazy Ace.
You see, that's why people gotta watch out for the quiet ones, man. They be really making a lot of noise with action, and they don't have to do it with a lot of talking, like some people on the streets.
Like I don't like, definitely. I'm a cocky guy. At the end of the day, I got an ego like everybody else, and I can talk shit. Like I've done it in my promos. I'll talk shit about my opponents and stuff. But at the end of the day, you're not gonna know what I'm coming at you with. More from me and the potential that I had. But at that moment, in my ego and my pride, I felt like everybody, I'm gonna do what I want to do, and now I'm just gonna jab at everybody on a track, and that's what I did. Like, that's what I do. At the end of the day, I'm always.
You're an artist for sure, yeah.
But battle rap is just something that I can add to the list of what I am and what I can do as an MC.
And you definitely you light up the music scene when you do your rap battles. They're very entertaining to watch. I can't wait for your next one. And you don't choke. That's one thing, like, you don't choke.
My craft is not something I sleep on. Like, that's why a lot of people, get hurt or they get mad when I make comments like, you gotta separate the real from the fake, or, like, the weak from the strong, because a lot of MCs out here say they can do it, but in the moment of action, choke or slip up. I can't do that. My craft is too important to me to half-ass it. So if I'm going into the ring, especially if I'm going into the ring to prove my skills in front of a crowd of people, you better guarantee that I'm not going to be slipping up on that mic. And I come with charisma. I come with everything. When I come on stage, I'm bringing the whole package. I want the whole crowd to be entertained. I don't want to be one of those guys standing on stage like a tree.
Your bar schemes are on fire all the time. You're on point with your bars. Do you feel like you get the respect that you deserve in the streets?
I mean, To a certain extent, yes, because, I mean, everybody, there's always going to be somebody that says you could do better. And that's a fact, because nobody's, like, pen game is going to be perfection out the gate. That's something you got to work at for years. Definitely, there's a few artists out there, you know, I don't want to name nobody, or people are going to think that because I didn't name them and shit. But some people out there have crazy pen game. And definitely better than mine. But, you know, that's something you work at. I definitely wasn't this good when I started. I can tell you that for a fact. But if you work it, like, and also you got to have, I mean, at a certain extent, I feel like you got to have it in you. You can't force it. Rapping and writing rhymes is not something you can force.
Mm-hmm.
If you sit down at the table for 4 hours and you write 4 bars, I mean, maybe you don't have it. I'm sorry to say, I'm going to be straight. Maybe you just don't have it. You can't force writing good music.
I hear you. So when it comes to wordplay, metaphors, or bar schemes, which category do you feel like you excel the most?
I mean, definitely I got bars.
Woo!
Definitely I got bars. But
yes.
Definitely rhyme schemes. I'm good with that. Like packing a lot of rhyming words together, or multiple syllable rhyming words. I can do that easily because, like, for some reason, if I start writing a word, I can think of like 4 words that rhyme with it before I write the next line, just so I can have all that shit to pack into those lines. Because I don't want to be that one guy that's just that one word rhyming at the end of every bar. We're not 1979 out here anymore.
Exactly. And you also you share your growth in this hip hop game. You're not afraid to be real. You're not one of those clout chasing rappers. You're a real artist when it comes to this rap game, because we need people who can write. We need people who can actually tell a story, and who can freestyle, and who can battle. You're like the package. And
definitely, you know, like, you gotta have it all. To me, you gotta have it all. There's definitely good artists out there that, you know, can't freestyle on the spot and shit. And that's fine, because, you know, at the end of the day, not everybody is able to, you know, think of shit on the spot. They can write fire songs, but can't think of it on the spot. But me, that's just how I grew up. Like, I'm not a freaking 45-year-old guy, you know, I'm 25 years old. But I was raised around people that, you know, knowledge before clout, and that's just something I followed throughout the years. And honestly, I find it works better to be smart than to just chase clout and look like a goof.
100%. And when you say you have a terrorist mind, I'm asking in an art form of way. What do you mean by that? So people who want to battle you ain't shaking in their boots, be like, what the fuck does this guy mean? You know, like, what do you mean by that? Because I know it's a metaphor, and I know it's art, and that's what I mean by that you're a writer. You definitely paint a picture for people to see what kind of rapper you are. What do you mean by that?
Oh, for sure. Definitely I want people to get a vivid picture of who I am and what I do and what I've seen. But, I mean, what I mean by what I say I got a terrorist mind is this society today. I mean, if you don't believe or, you know, follow what the government says or do what they say, you're automatically classified a terrorist. If you're fighting the power, you're a terrorist.
Facts.
So, I mean, I've never followed what the government said, so I figured I'm a terrorist. And a lot of people are scared of my music or thinking I talk about scary shit. I terrorize people, so figured I might as well classify myself a terrorist.
So you're definitely like you can paint a vivid picture of how it is to be Crazy Ace, what you've seen, what you went through. You're definitely no struggle. You're definitely no stranger to the struggle. You're definitely no stranger to the streets. How did your struggles influence your rap?
Oh, it influenced my music a lot, you know, because at the end of the day, most of my music, everything I'm talking about is real shit.
Wow.
Like, if everything I talk about, I've either seen it, done it, or if I'm telling a story about someone else, I'm telling it because that person is either in a position where they can't speak for themselves. So, in the words of many people, how they put it, you know, I'm a voice for the voiceless. I talk for the people in my neighborhood who don't have the chance to speak for themselves. So I'm going to tell their story so that people can know what's going on around here and what's going on around us every day.
So you write all your songs?
All of them for sure. No, I can't lie. Definitely there's moments, you know, where we'll all be, most of the OTR rappers and shit, you know, we'll sit in the studio, we're working on tracks together. And,
well, that's your group. That's your group.
I mean, it's a label. Like, we're trying to build it as an official record label.
Oh, yeah.
Like, we're a group. You know, at the end of the day, you know, you got King Misery, who started all of this. He hit us all up and was like, yo, I'm starting this thing. We're going to put it together. I came in from the jump. I'm like, yo, I'm going to put in some money. I'm down with it. Let's get it popping. You know, a few years went by, and now you got our man Oscar Biggs. You know, he's a heavy rhyme spitter too. You know, that's my partner in rhymes right there. And you know, we're just trying to build this thing to be the biggest label in Montreal. But for the meantime, we're just a group of cats trying to make it. And, you know, that's it. Once in a while, you know, we'll help each other out on the track. Be like, yo, that bar's not too good. Maybe you should say it like this. But I never try to spit something that somebody else writes for me. I'm not that kind of guy.
So you're definitely putting 100% work in your music. You're not just someone who's trying to say the same word 50 times over and over again just because it's a hit, you know? Like, you put your love.
No, fuck that. I'm not, like, definitely, you know, King tries to make me understand that, you know, it's a different era. You gotta move with the times a little bit. And I understand it. That's what people like. If you want to get your tracks spun in the radio, you gotta talk about something else than, you know, gruesome murders and, you know, drug dealing on the street. You know, people don't want to dance to that. But I personally cannot make a career out of doing that. I don't see myself doing that ever.
See, there's a huge difference. There's different lanes of rap. People have to understand that there's people who want to tell their story, there's people who want to be real, and there's people who want to make people dance. And
definitely, and people really do need to understand that because
yeah.
I'm tired of having people, you know, having arguments over who's the better artist, and you know they're putting a Tupac or a Biggie Smalls versus like a Lil Nas X or Lil Uzi Vert. Like, it doesn't work. It's not the same thing. You can't put reality versus party. It's not the same thing. Everybody has their own thing. Get your money the way you want it. You know, don't knock nobody's hustle. But you can't hate on any style if you're not part of that style.
100%. And so you and King battled each other, right?
I mean, we always battle each other in a way. Like, we just fuck around, you know, if we're out partying at the club or some shit, you know, after a few drinks, a few spliffs, we just start fucking around, you know. We're, at the end of the day, we're MCs, we're like athletes. We spar with each other.
Yes, athletes. It's like a sport. People have to realize that.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, no, for sure. We battle each other for the fun of it all the time. Sometimes we'll be 4 or 5 guys in a circle just spitting bars and just jabbing at each other for the fun of it, just to see who can keep coming up with bars without running out or choking. And, you know, it's all good fun at the end of the day. You know, it makes us the MCs we are today.
I like that, and that's why I really fuck with your music, because like you have that real, you bring that real art, you paint that real picture, and you're a storyteller, and you're master of bars, and you're a master of you know, with your lyrics. I really enjoy watching your battles over and over again, just to understand why the name Crazy Ace. And I actually, you didn't have to really tell me why your name is Crazy Ace, but I just wanted to tell the people of 514 Online Mix who Crazy Ace really is, from the voice himself. And I have to ask you, for your battling, did CY like help you start your battle rapping?
Yeah, CY, like, I was always down to like battle because, like I said, you know, hip hop is a competitive game, right?
Of course.
And that's how we started too, you know. When I was 16, 17 and I'd write stuff, you know, some guys would be like, all right, let's see how hot it is. You know, we'd spit it and people would judge who had the better verse. And, you know, when I started hanging out with CY, he said, yo, you know, I think you could take out a few of these cats in the battle rap scene, you know?
Oh, of course, of course.
I was like, you know, I might do it, you know? And then one day CY hits me up. He's like, yo, Feezy's going to hit you up. I told him you might be interested in a battle. And it was a wrap from there, you know? Here I am today, Mr. Catch Bodies, Mr.
Yeah.
4-0, and I can't be stopped.
You're definitely bodying people in the rap game. One of my favorite DMS rap intros was Benzo, Benzo, Benzo. Oh my God. Do you feel like you kind of murdered Benzo's rap career?
I mean, Benzo never really had a rap career, personally. Like, yes, he opened for a few legends and stuff, but I mean, in Montreal, if you have enough money, you know, money talks. You can open for anybody in this city. I mean, Benzo was really getting gassed up by DMS because he was probably one of the only better artists on the Run DMS roster. But yes, definitely whatever career he had left got destroyed when he battled me.
Oh, if you're hearing it from Crazy Ace himself, he battled Benzo, and you definitely won the battle. Everybody knows. Yeah. And it's on the record.
The man cut his second round halfway short. He stumbled the whole way through. Like, you can't compare. I'm not going to say that all three of my rounds were fire. They definitely could have been better. But he just did not have the juice to compete with me.
Woof. So you heard it from Crazy Ace himself. We ain't talking shit. He just spitting them facts. He won the DMS battle. He definitely brings his work in his game, in his rap game. He's not sleeping on his he's not sleeping on his penmanship, that's for sure. He puts in hours in his music and you hear it. Like, people can like feel the work you put in your songs, your rap, your videos by just watching and listening to you.
Oh, for sure, because that's how I was told to do it, you know? Like, if you put your dedication, your blood, sweat, and tears to your art, you know, people gonna see that, and most of the people, that's what they like, you know? They can relate to that stuff.
Like, I definitely know who you are as a rapper, but do you feel like that DMS battle with Benzo, like, that was you making a statement?
No, not really. I mean, because to me personally, those battles, yes, they were, you know, wins. You know, they were something, but they weren't really worthy opponents to me. Like, the first battler they gave me was a French guy, which, no disrespect to French people, but like, you know,
it's a different lane.
Huh?
It's a different lane. It's kind of hard for him to have some...
Yeah, exactly. You know, he was having trouble with his words, you could see, and stuff. And You know, when you put him up against me and I come as a monster and just get in your face, you know, I intimidate people, so that doesn't help. So they weren't really worried. Don't get me wrong, Merc Frost was a good opponent. He just came with too much gay stuff.
Yeah.
He really lost the crowd with that.
Yeah, and like, you're in Canada, man. Yo, people don't like that. People don't like that.
Yeah, I know, for sure. Like, you know, here and there, a few jokes, whatever, you know.
Yeah. It's rap. It is what it is.
Like, it just sounds homophobic, misogynistic kind of thing. Like, everybody has their own thing. But just in the battle rap scene, I don't think that they liked it.
Yeah, too much is too much.
My biggest battle, I think, would have been against Nico Mapp.
Oh, yes.
My last one.
Oh,
that
yes.
one, I think, would have been a statement, because I really came with the best that I had, and at the same time, I called out an MC right to his face.
Right through his face.
Right there.
Yes, and everybody got to see that. And you're not a rapper who hides behind the fucking screen there. Like, you actually tell people to their face how you feel.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I was right there on stage. Like, if they would have told me to battle him right there, I would have battled him right there. Like, I have no problem with that. I have nothing to hide.
And I wanted everyone to hear that from you, because, like, you're real in your rap, and people need to see that. And can you tell me this? Like, did you get a lot of heat? Did you get a lot of fire for the song Crazy Ace versus Everybody? Did people come at you for that?
I mean, in a way they did, but a lot of the real MCs on EMS and the veterans of the battle rap scene respected it. They saw it for what it was. They knew it wasn't. A lot of people hated on it because it wasn't up to battle rap standards. It didn't have that big oomph that battle rap had.
But it was a song.
A good song with good jabs at everybody on the DMS scene.
But that's a song. That's what it's supposed to do.
Exactly. That's what it did. Like I said, it was to stir the pot. And I mean, it did what it did. It got everybody's attention. Some people responded. Some people hated. Some people just didn't comment at all. And at the end of the day, it did what it had to do.
And that's why your name is Crazy Ace, because you were crazy for that one. And I love the entertainment that you bring. People need entertainment, especially during this time. And so, did you get a response back from Buds?
From Buds, no. The only MCs I recollect actually responding, the first one was Chrome, which I can't even front. He bodied me in a 45-second freestyle. And if I recollect, the Tyrell, the guy I called out, responded. That was whatever.
Oof. So you're definitely not to talk about when you win or you lose. That's why I like to look out for you. That's why I like to watch your battles. You're a real one. You're a real one up there. People have to know. You don't know. It's Crazy Ace. Yeah.
We know.
This guy have a lot of energy. This guy has a lot of, different lanes he be murking. Like, honestly, y'all need to check out Crazy Ace and OTR, because you're definitely with your record label OTR. You definitely be rocking OTR.
Definitely, that's to the death of me, Me and King's been good friends for about 5 years now, and we've been doing this OTR thing for almost 2.5 years now, and definitely the business has had its ups and downs, but at the end of the day, we brothers, we stick together, and
100%.
You can see the fruit of the progress and the struggle today, like. OTR is everywhere. Everybody wants to dip their hand in the pot that is OTR. And you know what? We're more than glad to, support and affiliate with everybody in the city. But at the same time, people have to understand that we're not just, somebody that you could just use, Like, that's what people get twisted. They think that because we're a record label, like, we're building, we're looking for artists that are going to build this with us.
Y'all are forced to be reckoned with, though. Like, you guys are making noise in the street.
Oh, definitely, and that's what's helping people realize now that, oh shit, okay, these guys aren't just playing around. Like, we're not just guys that sit around saying, yeah, we're a record label, we're gonna make $1 million, and then we do nothing. No, like, we're talking, we're gonna make $1 million, but we're ready to put in $500,000 to make it to that million,
100%.
because we know it's worth it.
And you're definitely painting that picture through your music, and you're not afraid to see your kind of like, you're not afraid to share your struggle. You're not afraid to share your struggle.
No, because everybody has struggle. Everybody's been through some sort of struggle in their life, and that's why most people relate to it. Like, at the end of the day, if you have a bad day, there's a song out there for that. If you're mad at somebody, there's a song out there for that. And that's the artist I want to be. I want to have a song for every struggle and every mood you're in, because I've probably been through that. And at the end of the day, you know what? Everybody else has, or you will be. If you think your whole life is going to be sunshine and roses, well, guess what? You can't even go smell those roses right now.
Exactly. So what does OTR have in store, since quarantining isn't stopping y'all right now?
Oh, it don't, because you see, OTR, we always working, all of us,
Yeah.
We talking and shit, but we all move in silence. We've been in the studio 2-3 times a week before this shit went down, so we got more than enough material recorded to be dropping it. And I'm still doing, for a minute now, I'm gonna do the daily morning freestyles, people are fucking with that shit.
Fire.
And you saw Oscar Biggs made a post. This guy wrote like 12 tracks since the quarantine. I'm working on new tracks. Like, we're not sleeping. Like, once this thing's over, we're gonna have like 4 albums ready to be recorded and released, and we got records ready to be released. Like, Oscar's got an album coming soon. I think Twin's got a few projects coming. I got projects coming. Y'all better be ready for that. It's non-stop. We on the radio with Let's Talk with Fins. OTR's on the top 5 right now.
Oh yeah. And we be jamming to that right now too.
We doing interviews with 514 Online. Like, we don't stop. We don't sleep.
Nah, man, you guys are always putting your work in. And do you find, like, do you see people trying to test OTR after a win, after a rap battle win?
I mean, there's always people trying to test OTR.
Yeah.
Like, at the end of the day, I didn't believe it. I didn't want to believe it for a lot of years. But people, the realest thing you'll ever hear in your life is most hate comes from your own city.
Unfortunately, yeah. Even in your own country, man.
Preaching to the choir type shit.
Yeah.
It's facts, but at the end of the day, I love my city. And I'm always going to put on for my city because this is my hometown.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you know what? Like, they gonna hate you in your own city.
Mm-hmm. And that's because you're doing something right. Because if they don't hate you, that means you ain't making enough noise.
Exactly. And you know what? Like, you can come test us. Like, we don't just talk street. We do street. So you can come test us. We out here.
Yo, you heard it from Crazy Ace himself. We on 514 Online Mix. And enough love, enough respect. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to Crazy Ace for doing this interview with 514 Online. He putting it on for a city. Yo, you're lighting it. You're lighting it on your verses, man. Yo, enough respect to you. Tell everybody where they can find Crazy Ace.
Y'all can find me everywhere. If y'all want to holler at me or get in contact with me for some features or anything, y'all can find me on Facebook, Crazy Ace. Y'all can find me on IG at crazy.ace.otr. I ain't got Twitter because I don't fuck with that shit. And if y'all want to go hear my music, then shit, you already know you can find me on YouTube at Crazy Ace. Y'all can find me on Spotify, iTunes, whatever platform y'all like to stream on, y'all just look for Crazy Ace and my face gonna be right there.
Yo, you don't know, it's Crazy Ace, lighting it up on 514 Online, one of my favorite rappers, you already know. Crazy Ace, thank you so much.
And if you're looking for me in the streets, you already know I'll be in the Southwest.
Woo! Yo, you already know. 514 Online Mix. Thank you so much, Crazy Ace. We'll definitely have another interview, man. I need to talk to you some more. We're going to follow your journey.
Much respect for the interview, and whenever you need another one, you already know, just holler on my line.
We'll definitely call you, man. We'll definitely call you, man. And so thank you so much for doing this interview. We're going to stop the recording now, and we're going to release this interview next week, Thursday. All right?
That's blessed with me.
Thank you so much. Yo, OTR making noise, man.
Much respect.
Yo, you're really my favorite rapper, though. I just don't want to make people mad. You're really my favorite rapper. Thank you so much, man.
You already know. Much respect.
Yeah, for real, for real. You're a real guy, man. One day, when you guys get big, you gotta go to Jamaica, man. I need people to see you. All right?
You already know.
I'll even pay for your ticket, man.